Hey there, Trailblazers. I hope you guys are all doing well. So, I am guessing you clicked on this video because you want to know about the upcoming character banners coming to Honkai Star Rail in the near future, and want to plan your stellar Jade savings in advance in order to pull for your favorite character, right? Well, you have come to the perfect video to get this information, because today we'll be going over all of the upcoming character banners coming to the game between version 3.1 to 3.5. And along with this, we'll also go over some of the potential rerun banners as well. But before we begin, do you want to pull for new upcoming characters, but you find in-game prices too expensive? Well, you're in luck. LD Shop.gg provides you with a big 13% discount on every top-up compared to the in-game prices. LD Shop includes support for all the big mobile games like Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, PUBG Mobile, and Mobile Legends. Let's try to buy an Express Pass from LD Shop for $4.59, which costs about $5 in-game for comparison. Just enter your server and UID and your purchase should be sent straight to your in-game account. After just waiting a couple of minutes, I received my Express Pass top-up. LD Shop is also offering an exclusive limited-time New Year's bundle for only 17% off. This 17% off pack will be on sale randomly every day. And if you use my coupon code from the link in the description and pinned comment, you can get this pack for only $79. Additionally, LD Shop also offers a VIP membership for anyone that spends over $80 in a month. VIP members gain access to 3 special perks: a free Express Supply Pass, exclusive weekly coupons, and exclusive monthly coupons, which allows you to save even more money on your in-game purchases. Putting the sponsor aside, let's get right into the new info without wasting any more of your precious time. Okay, let's first start with the limited banners for version 3.1. So, as many of you may already be aware, through the official drip marketing done by Hoyoverse, the first phase of version 3.1 will feature the banner for Trivi, a quantum element character that follows the path of harmony, and acts as sort of a hybrid between a support and a sub-DPS. While the second phase of the update will feature the banner for Mighty Eye, an imaginary element unit that follows the path of destruction, and serves the role of a main DPS that scales purely with his max HP and drains it to buff his damage. As for the rerun banners during this update, going by my own personal speculation, I could see either Blade or Yunli running alongside Trivi's banner in the first half of the update, as Trivi has good synergy with both of these units due to the effects from her second major trace and talent. As for Phase 2 of the update, I could see Huahua getting another rerun alongside Mighty Eye, as she works pretty well with all of the recently released version 3X characters. Besides that, it's also been a while since her last rerun, as her last one was way back around version 2.4, which is usually enough of a gap for a unit to get another rerun. So that's all of the banners and reruns for version 3.1. Moving on, let's now talk about the banners for version 3.2. So according to some reliable sources, this patch will once again feature 2 new limited characters, which are Castor Ice, a quantum element unit that follows the path of remembrance. She uses the giant scary-looking undead dragon that we saw in the Amphras trailers and her brief character showcase as her memo sprite, and is rumored to buff her damage by draining the entire team's max HP, similar to characters like Jinglu. As for her release order, she is said to be featured in Phase 1 of the patch. The other limited banner character for the patch is Anaxa, a character that was initially thought to be an ice element unit that followed the path of nihility, with the ability to deal additional ice damage at the start of the enemy's turn, and also has the ability to implant additional elemental weaknesses on enemies similar to characters like Silver Wolf. But now, according to some recent information, he is actually rumored to be an imaginary element unit that follows the path of erudition instead. His banner's release order will be in the second phase of version 3.2. As for the rerun units for this patch, going by my own personal speculation, I think there will be 2 rerun characters in this update, which I think are Sunday and Dr. Ratio. The reason why I think Sunday is going to get a rerun this early despite just releasing in version 2.7 is because, according to another very reliable source, the top teams for Castor Ice will include Sunday, which makes sense as Sunday is specifically designed to synergize with almost any remembrance unit, as he is the only unit with the ability to 100% action advance and buff both the remembrance character and also their memo sprites. As for the reason I think Dr. Ratio is getting a rerun, I think this patch will be enough time by that point for Hoyo to finally consider giving him his first rerun banner, as he hasn't gotten a single one since his debut release way back in version 1.6. So that's pretty much all of the limited banners and potential reruns for version 3.2. Lastly, let's very briefly go over the banners coming between version 3.3 to 3.5 before wrapping up this video. Okay, starting with version 3.3. This patch will have two new limited units, which are Cypher and Hyacinth. We currently have very limited information on both of these characters. Cypher was initially rumored to be a DOT-related character focusing on inflicting the bleed DOT effect of the physical element. But that role has since been transferred to another character, leaving us with basically zero information about her kit. While Hyacinth, according to a recent source, is a remembrance unit that serves the role as a healer, this claim has some credence as indicated by her character description shown during the Amphireus trailer, where Hyacinth is described as, quote, the priest that heals the sky. But other than that, there is currently no other piece of information that we have about her. Next up, moving on to the banners for version 3.4. This patch will once again have two new limited characters, which are Phanon, a physical element character that follows the path of destruction. And according to some sources, his kit resolves around extra actions, which can come in the form of extra turns, follow-up attacks, or even joint attacks with other characters. The other limited unit for this patch is currently an unnamed character with a fire element that follows the path of preservation. And according to some sources, this character will serve the role of a sustain with a summon follow-up attack playstyle similar to the character Ling Sha. And finally, let's talk about the banners for version 3.5. According to some sources, we could see the banner for the highly anticipated Alicia XP Cyrene in the first half of the update, while Phase 2 is rumored to feature the banner for the character Hizelin, a physical element unit that's basically rumored to be a 5-star version of Luca, focusing on dealing damage through the very powerful bleed DOT effect. Personally, I am very excited for both Phanon and Cyrene, as both are X-piece of two of my favorite Honkai Impact 3rd characters, so they'll definitely be a day one must pull for me along with their respective light cones. Other than those two, I'll also consider picking up Hizelin as well, as she will be a helpful addition to my current Kafka plus Black Swan DOT team that's currently falling behind most of the other major teams on my account. So that's pretty much all of the current information that I have for this video related to all of the upcoming characters slated to arrive between version 3.1 to 3.5. If you found the info in this video helpful, feel free to give it a like, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel to stay up to date with all the latest HSR news and information. That's it for now, so I'll see you in the next video.